New growth can speed.
Just hang on, guys. I haven't played that Old Fast in a couple of days. Is that you shooting? I guess it's not. Okay. I just heard some shooting while I was doing something. I thought maybe that was you. No, I don't know why. I just, I really don't know why. I just don't. Some people, I guess if you have family in real life that work in those departments, that might attract you, or if you work in real life and your dad, that might attract you, but I don't work in real life for that shit, so I don't know. Well, like I said, you can. There's so many people out there that'll be better players than me, so I just wanted something. So I'm glad I got that. Because having that gives me a little prestige. I don't run into too many of those magazines. I don't know why. Well, not that many, and I'm not selling them. I'm not trading them. You're not getting them either. See. Got a great big box of chocolate bars upstairs. Not one kid's gonna come here, and all those chocolate bars will be mine. I don't know, too far out of town, but if I don't get them, then they would show up.
Scorched so the ferals don't get you. Lads will.
I didn't like this. I didn't like the Halloween decorations for this year. I don't. I thought that it'd be a lot more better stuff in the atomic shop. Nope, not at all. Sorry, what's the one you're talking about? Oh, yep. I can say the same thing. I can say the same thing. Very good. Owning a house in West Virginia must be pretty cheap. Yeah, with it being such a poor area, no jobs and shit, fucking property must be pretty cheap. Because who wants to buy a house in a town where there's no jobs? So, yeah, I imagine the housing would be pretty cheap. Somewhere to go if you're rich, I guess, and retire. But then again, maybe not places right full of meth heads. Meth Americans on meth down south. That means we're gonna have guns. You see, there's a big difference between Canada and the United States. Like you can be on somebody's property in the United States and they can legally shoot you. You can't do that in Canada. You can't even fucking shoot somebody if they break in your house. So if you're an American and you move to Canada, you'd have to get used to toning down the violence. I like America though. I went to a new school when I was a kid, grade two. My parents moved to another town, and everybody in that town fucking wore Toronto or Montreal T-shirts and jerseys and stuff. I had Philadelphia Flyers, and the kids used to tease me and call me an American. They said, "You're an American." So I'm not a fucking American. How come you always wear a fucking American hockey team? I like them. So they used to call me the American for a long time, for about 2 months when I first went to that school. They'd all call me the American. It was such an insult. No offense, but I felt it was such an insult because it's like I'm a fucking Canadian. But I don't fucking all because I had a Philadelphia Flyer jersey on, and it was the tail end of where people did never wore American stuff. You'd always wear Canadian pride. But the thing is, I tried telling these people even when I was young, and they were too dumb to realize. The thing is all the players that play on Philadelphia, right? They're all born in Canada. So what's the big deal? They just play for an American city, but they're all fucking born in fucking Canada, for God's sake. I don't know. People, I guess, have ever since the beginning of time, they get hurt over stupid stuff. And then it's funny because a lot of those kids that teased me back then, right now, as you and I speak, those sons of bitches fucking all cheer for teams that are not Canadian teams. Most of them, not all of them, but a lot of them cheer for Pittsburgh, Chicago. Um, what other ones we have? Boston. And these were people that teased me, call me an American, and then years later, their favorite hockey team becomes an American one. Fucking idiots. Even my crossing guard teased me over this stupid ass fucking goddamn fucking hockey jersey. I still wore it. They didn't scare me not to wear my hockey jersey. I'm a proud Flyer fan. They won last night too. My team didn't get to see the game. I don't, I don't know why I didn't watch. I should have. Oops, I didn't mean to put that back up. Well, there's 82 games in the year, so don't get to watch them all. What did you want me to do this bunch of time?
Have you been cooking. If I had a nose, I bet it would smell great.
All right. I thought I was in your world. I guess I wasn't. You're just sending me there now. Oh, now I know what I was doing. Yesterday I was watching, I even told you, I was trying to think of why did I not do that turtle thing on YouTube? Because I sat there for fucking 2 hours watching Honky Tonk Man videos. Because I was talking about the Honky Tonk Man. That's dumb. The Honky Tonk Man. The Honky Tonk Man. It's so funny how I fucking hated that guy as a kid, and I like him now. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. I'm sick and tired of you telling me how to play fucking video games every time I turn around. You know I'm joking, man. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm climbing up here checking out this monstrosity. I'm not joking anymore. This monstrosity that you built. Look at you've done here. What the hell? Look at this fucking robot dude, Bob. Look at him go. This is neat. I think I've seen him, but I've never seen him live. Oh yeah, that's I like that.
There are no seconds in my kitchen.
Nice. I like that. Monstrosity.
Do I need a hairnet?
Yeah, this looks groovy too. I've seen this before. Other people's camp in the last couple of days. Actually, I've seen some other camp for this in the last like 2 weeks for the breeding. Yes, I might even have Bob the cooking dude. I might even have him. I'm not sure. Where they at? Where the motherfuckers go, motherfuckers?
Stew? Hello, my name is Bob.
To be honest with you, I was dropping some stuff on the floor for you.
Thank you for your patronage.
That's what I was actually doing. I'll come down in a minute. Oh, yeah.
Stew? Hello, my name is Bob. The food is safe. Just mind the color. There are no seconds in my kitchen.
What's nice? They let me set up turrets. Dude. That's cool. They let me build. Put a couple. I just killed one and then I put two turrets up. You can do whatever you want. You can turn this whole wall into a fucking monastery if you want. You put right beside it a little fucking, I don't know, a little place where you can think. Look at this fucking thing. Look at this fucking thing. It looks funny underneath. Oh yeah, I'll grab that now for you. Yeah, I
There are no seconds in my kitchen.
forgot.
Oops, that wasn't neat.
Bunch of masks had to clean up too. No, no. The only time we're on after your is when you log and we're still on for an hour or two. Here, there you go. There you go. No, I'm not saving it for him. I didn't even know. I didn't know I had to. I don't save any. I don't save anything for him unless he asks, and he's never asked. We don't ask for that. At least not to me. But maybe because he knows he thinks I don't have anything. But secretly, I have lots of stuff. I just don't talk about it.
There are no seconds.
No, never. No, I don't want. They sell good though, for the regular vendors, the NPC vendors. Yeah, they do. You got that one place out there with all those purifiers. You could break the fucking bank every day selling your fucking purified water to the NPC vendors. Jesus Christ! Whenever you found that, you could gather all that purified water and sell it to the vendor. Every day you'd be able to break the bank. Every day you'd be able to get every cap out of the vendor every single day. Because that base, this water world, man. I thought at first, from a distance, I thought he had all these computers set up from a distance. I got closer and closer, and I was like, that fucking water? Purified water? What the fuck are you doing with all those purified waters? But it looks deeper. Yeah,
You need a hand?
yeah.
Four of them.
I usually dump it off on the vendors, sell it to them.
There are no seconds.
I don't need no education. I don't need no funk control. I haven't listened to him in a long. Oh, there was a day, there was a time, my friend, where there wasn't a day I did not listen to Pink Floyd. Oh my goodness, in high school with my crowd, it was such a popular band. They were still together too. Roger Waters was fighting with Gilmore. They were just about to split.
Any special requests?
Yeah, out of all those cool bands, I remember that was Watching a lot of those big bands break up. Like Van Halen losing David Lee Roth. Fuck that, I remember that bummed a lot of people out. Because there was a lot of fucking David Lee Roth Van Halen fans growing up. Sammy Hagar, he's not bad, but I don't know. I mean, to me, Van Halen is David Lee Roth. That's where you get all the great songs like Jump and Panama and Hot for Teachers. If she said she going to bed? Oh, I thought she's going to bed, which meant that you have to go to bed. Because, you know, you said you don't want to bug her while she's trying to sleep. You want her to relax. Remember? You remember when you wanted her to relax? Now you're like, come on, baby. I got a president's fucking goodie for you. Presidential goodie. Just for you, baby. I got something special for you. It's the presidential stamp. And you're gonna have to bend over for that. My presidential baby. Can you give me a little Monica Lewinsky? I'll be your Billy boy if you want me. It's probably that or the song. It was a pretty bad song. Where the fuck are the rest of these goddamn dogs? This was fun. This was funny for a while. Oh, there's one. Why are my turrets not working? Get over here.
You need a hand?
You don't seem to be shooting. Hey, little doggy, 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 where did you go? Hey, little doggy, doggy, where did you go? No doggy up here. My dog dogs doesn't fucking shut up. Just we'll have a whole conversation with you if you want. I'm not joking. Well, fuck, it'll talk where the other talk and talk and talk. You got to start it. So sometimes she'll start the conversation, but mostly when she wants to go for a car ride or get taken out for a walk. That's what she likes to watch. Huh. That's what I get for wandering around and kill a few things. Here you up there banging on something. You're ching, 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 ching. What are you doing?
The most important meal of the day is the one I serve you.
Enclave, please.
There are no seconds in my kitchen. Commencing butchering protocol.
Oh, that's good. So if I want that, it can cost me $1,000, and I'll probably end up doing that. I like your cook. Yes, I do. I'm starting to like. You would look nice from your booth. At least one of my booths. No, 1,000's a lot, but I do have an awful lot of items. And I haven't even taken one of the items off the reward board yet. So that's like about 2,000 items right there. How's it going there, Shantae? Or would you? Not too bad. I didn't know if you preferred Shantae or Chantel. How's your new job going? Awesome. Sounds like somebody, like someone having a good day. Yeah, the good old days you're allowed to beat somebody up and you didn't get arrested. Crazy. You know what, James? I just was thinking. I don't know how I would. I didn't get. I don't know how I got that extra presidential thing. I'm wondering now. I'm wondering if you asked me in the long time ago. Maybe you wanted me to hold on that for you for some reason, and you were going to give it to somebody, and you forgot. Because I don't know how I got another one. How the hell could I get another one? No, I didn't. You had me check, and I was like, no, I don't even know what you're talking about. And when I checked, you tell me to, I'm not stupid. You say look up
Foundation is a
something, and I
great
look,
place.
and I even tell you,
Someday,
like yesterday, I didn't know what you're talking about, so I had asked if,
a lone heart.
could you spell that, please? I don't know if you're pronouncing it right or not. I want to make sure. So you spelled it to me, and then he's like, no, I don't have it. I don't know. I never even heard of that in my life until you told me about it. I was like, I had no clue what you're talking about. Checked my box. Nope. I don't know. Maybe you were going to give it. Maybe you bought one in a vending machine. But why would you give it to me to hold on to? You just hold on to it yourself, unless you had it and you didn't have follow first. It ran out. I don't know. All I know is I don't have two anymore. I don't have two of them anymore. That's what I. That's one thing I know. I used to have two, but now I have one. I don't think I've ever put that on since the day you showed it to me. But I'll have to throw it on a mannequin sometime just to show off. Yeah, I'll be heading back over there in a little while because we were trick or treating the other day at each other's camps while you were doing James things. We asked you to come trick or treat with us, and you were too busy doing what you do, which is what you do. Because it was me and Fuzzball and Shantae were going around to each other's camps, and we were trick or treating out of each other's bowls. I don't know what you were doing. You just do your own thing sometimes, and you don't want to have fun with us. Like, come on, James, we're gonna go to McDonald's. You're like, no, I'm going to Burger King. I'm like, all right. Even though you just told me you'd rather go to McDonald's, we just had that conversation. Me and James and I can go for a Big Mac. Ooh, what are you guys up to? Dirty, dirty boy and girl, Jack and Jill, gonna do something on that hill. No, don't be making those noises like you do with your fucking cat. All right, just check. No nurse's uniform for you. But I did check, like I always do every once in a while for you. I don't even think fucking people will sell that out of their vending machine, to be honest. It's just too prestige, and it's too hard to find too. I'm sure there's people have two, but probably people that have like four of them, maybe more. I don't know. All I know is I I I don't even. I've never seen even one even in a vending machine. I don't think people want to get rid of it. It's too fucking almost impossible to get. that how much it weighs? Wow. I didn't realize that. It, well,
Miss Werner reminds all of her AP English classes that their figurative language, symbolism, and heroism presentation drafts are expected to be in her mailbox no later than 6 p.m. this evening.
um, where I live is I don't live in town. I live out of town, but I got to stick around in case somebody comes here trick or treating. But nobody will show up, so I'll have a whole box of fucking chocolate bars all to myself. But as for going to parties and stuff, mm, no, I probably wouldn't mind going to one, but it seems my crowd doesn't do that stuff much anymore because they're more into, I don't know, they kind of like like taking the grandchildren and trick or treating. I used to, if you asked me that like 20 plus years ago, oh fuck, would I have a good story for you? What I'm gonna do? I used to do a lot of good Halloween parties. Yeah, an awful lot of good ones. I'm sure I have some friends that go out to Halloween parties, but they're not inviting me. It's not my close friends, my what I call my associate friends. They're friends, but don't really hang out with them that much. I don't know. You just wouldn't have to go to work. Have the day off. Stay home with James. Give James the disease. He likes that. Give me the disease, baby. You like a new disease, James? You just take one of your disease cures here in the game. You'd be all good. Get rid of that swamp crotch. I got a disease once a long time ago with those guys I told you I first played the game with, and the guy's like, "What disease did you get?" And I go, "I don't know." And he goes, "Well, you can look to see." And I said, "I don't know. It's like swamp crotch or something." And they all started laughing. They're just, swamp crotch. So I don't know. And I looked, and it wasn't swamp crotch. There isn't anything called swamp crotch. Who are you talking to? Just tell me right now. Who are you talking to? Now you always are. You interrupted me again. You never know. I was could have had a prize for you if you made it past a certain amount of time. It would have gave you like a brand new fusion sword. But you didn't make the brook. You didn't get it from me. You didn't get it. They used they used to be a pain in the ass at one time to find. Not no more though. My God, they're not at all. They're not portable. Butter, butter flutters, little butter flutters. I wonder if he'll probably. No, he wouldn't. He just wants to do the raid. He'll be back probably when the expansion. He'll be like wanting stuff. Hang on. Go away, you little weasel. Yeah, little fucking weasel. Anyway, what am I doing down here? Oh, there's a reason. Oh my, did I get all the books? I'm gonna collect some books. The burnt books. The best place to get a whole unlimited amount of burnt books is this goddamn high school. This high school has so many fucking books. Bookity bookity book. Look at me book and book. Bookity here, I'm bookity there, I'm bookity bookity book. I'm a book without the almost done. Almost done. Well, I think I'm all done my weeklies now. I mean, all done the weeklies, all done the dailies, all done having fun. Okay, so now you can officially bore me by having me come and look at your new porch or your new fucking whatever squirt. Over there, it could be a Halloween one. They're attacking lakeside cabins. James, 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 the hammer, James. Oh, also on that one program of mine, James, I can, I can, I can even make a song about James and do it in opera. Imagine a song about you in opera. An opera song of James. Opera, not Oprah. James, imagine James on the Oprah show. Today on Oprah, a man that hasn't slept in 4 days since he got this new game. I could just James comes out with his PlayStation. The PlayStation sitting in one chair and James sitting beside it. Oprah doing a fucking big interview. Yeah, can you just see it? And you're sitting. Oprah's interviewing you, and you're sitting in the chair, and then sitting in the chair beside you is your PS5, and waiting to get interviewed. How long have you been with James? I love my PlayStation too, so I'd be pretty upset if it ever left me for a PS6 or something. Then I just I love you, please, right? Oh boy, that blew right up, didn't it? I'm not getting no reason to put something there. Oh, you must be trapped inside. Trapped inside. You're not. See what we can find here. Good. What am I doing? Okay. Just had that problem again, James. Remember I told you have to throw a grenade when you're stuck in the wall, and then you came over with your poison, and you killed them with your poison? I just had to kill them with my grenades again. That's funny because that hasn't happened in ages. Now it's happened 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool when you weren't bullshitting. You came over and just your poison did the work. I'll have to go to vending machines and look for that fucking mod. Yeah, yeah, and I'll poke around. Okay, so I gotta go into all your camps. So we'll go first to Mystics and trick or treat. Trick or treat. Guess I'll be treating because they won't let you soap any windows. I soaped a lot of windows as a kid on Halloween with my friends. I don't think kids even do that anymore. We wouldn't do it if you handed out candy. But if you had your lights turned off and you didn't, and you're, oh no, we're coming back. After we were done in the street, we're coming back. We do the streets, and then we go back after and go all to the places that fucking didn't give us steam. We were little kids, 8, 9 years old, doing stuff like that. Vengeful, vengeful things at that age. But hey, there was no internet. That's the way life was. Okay, so I'm at your camp here, Shantae. Does this one have a bowl here? Do you have a treat bowl? Okay, I'll go. Okay. Oh, I think I. Oh, there it is. I see it. Awesome. And then I'll go and see James's camp. There's a little goodie from James. I like this camp at James a lot. It's probably my favorite one, where the on the water down by the fishing quest. I just like it. I don't know why. Usually I don't usually say too much about somebody's camp, but I like this one. I don't sound like that. What the hell's wrong with you, boy? Yeah, really. I don't. A dying cat purring. Why is the cat? The cat's dying. Why is it purring? She buck, you buck, we buck, you buck, she buck, a wee buck. Like that? Did you bop or she bop? You she bop, don't you? When I was a little kid, a lot of girls used to she bop. I don't know what the hell she bop was. I think it was just a dance move. Cindy Lauper, she bop though. But that's one chick I never hated. I always liked the little Cindy Lauper once in a while in my life. I'm already here. Yeah, I know. Everything's good. You don't have to worry no more. I'm here. You want me to sign something for you? You got that poster I gave you to sign? Here, let me sign it. There you go. Sign your poster for you. You can hang that up in the bathroom. Don't do nothing dirty. Yeah, use my fax to sign. I've tried to sign. I'm not joking. I've tried to sign something on somebody's back in my lifetime. Fuck, it's not easy. It's stupid. I don't even know. You can't do it. I oh, now I brought up a bad memory. I remember trying to sign something on somebody's back in high school once. Like just something. Like, I can't remember what I was doing, but it was not easy. Like, why wouldn't you just bend down and do it I'd rather do it on the wall. I don't know. Something to bitch about though. That's what all matters. Wave 3 out of 4. Oh, you're about to be getting close to 200. Level 200. Hamburger Hill. You ever see that movie? Hamburger Hill? James? So do I, but Hamburger Hamburger Hill's a Vietnam movie. It was out in the 80s, I think, early 90s. One of those, kind of like a movie like Platoon, one of those type of movies. Pretty good movie. Based off what really happened. They were trying to take this hill, and the reason they called it Hamburger Hill is 'cause the Americans couldn't take it, so the Americans nicknamed it Hamburger Hill because hamburger as in dead bodies, dead meat. The Americans eventually got it, but my God, did they lose a lot of people? Like they lost too many people. That was a tough fucking war on the Americans. My good buddy's fucking nephew's name was Tyler. Little golden boy. Tyler, with his little blonde locks. That whole damn family's blonde, but the one sister, I guess mom must have cheated. You know what you guys got to do one day before you die? Get up one morning, or if you're already up, go to Wendy's and get one of those breakfast baconators. You, you won't regret it. You'll never regret it. You'll be like, if you never had it before, you'll be like, God bless you, Cryptic Cowboy, wherever you are. God bless you. God, they're good. Oh, fuck. Put it on your bucket list. Trust me. Put it on your bucket list. Trust me. Trust me. Put it on your bucket list. It's a way. You don't even need nothing on the side. Just the baconator sandwich or the breakfast baconator sandwich. Might as well. I mean, I can't speak for you. Some people like the hash browns and stuff. I just get the sandwich. That's it. No, I don't drink coffee and I don't get their juice. I just go home. I eat it at home where I'm sitting right now and grab my can of Mountain Dew. And I haven't had one this summer yet, or this year yet. Last time I had one was not this summer, but the summer before. It's not something you want to eat every day. You'll have a heart attack. But it sure is a nice little treat once in a while. Hey, Fuzzball, what's going on, brother? He sure does. You don't have to bend over this time. You can cough. Bend over and cough. Christ, what kind of chat party is this has I gotten into? This is like fucking special guest star from Pornhub, James. Pornhub James. That might be the next song. Pornhub James. He invites people to the chat just to molest them. Burrito sauce dripping down from his chin. He's got that sexy grin. His name is James. Pornhub. No, I don't want to write a song about James and Pornhub. With burrito sauce dripping off the chin, looking at a dirty book. Yeah, that's it. With burrito sauce dripping off his chin, looking at a dirty book, looking at the skin. Yeah, I could do it in rap. Yeah, fucking right. Burrito sauce dripping from the chin, looking at the dirty book. He's looking at the skin. He's James. Pornhub James. He's James. Pornhub James. His girlfriend goes to work, he turns on his phone, he's looking at dirty things, he got a heavy bone. Pornhub James. That's not, James gets all mad. That's not the porn site I watch. Or, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a funny song. Then his girlfriend, wait, what do you mean that's not the one you want? It's really like a different one. What, James in the garden? He's in the garden and he's just got a little leaf. It's covering something that you won't believe. Adam and Eve, they don't stay no more. Are we? Oh my God, I don't know if I can do that again. You can take fucking Fuzzball with you this time. Oh, I gotta go to Fuzzball's camp and trick or treat. That's what I gotta do. Fuzzy Ball. You still got your little bowl with treats? Yeah, my buddy did that once, and I felt bad because I wanted him to build a new camp in this area, and he destroyed his camp accidentally. And I felt bad. I really did. Now I'm looking at your camp. It's so small. There's not even a trick or treat bowl here. It's just this little. I don't know. Oh, that's Mystic. Mystic's beside me. She came here too. Where are you? You're. I'm gonna trick or treat at this camp too. There's. Oh, there he is. Fuzzball. I'm on my way. It actually is pretty rare, and it's you can't ever find this again unless you get it out of a vending machine. It's not as rare as the nurse's uniform, but it's right up there. It's something to put on the mannequin to show off. I keep forgetting to put. You gave me that, James, back in probably March, last March. Your trick or treat bowl's still out back, is it? Oh, I see him there. Oh, I'm from the future. It's been Halloween here for 3 hours. Thank you. I think James Shantae wants this too. Are you going to come to his camp and trick or treat, Shantae? I know James is a very busy person. James is so damn worried about that goddamn fucking on the beat. He's been. How many times you've done that today? 12 times? Probably about 6 times. Yeah, I logged in at 12. I logged in at 12:30 my time, and there's fucking James playing Fallout. What are you doing on this time?
Safe room secure and ready for use. Lock.
Yeah, just go on in. Once you walk in, just see it over there.
Make your world a better place. Join the responders.
Oh, I'm not looking. You go ahead and kill away. I'm just dancing around like a fucking silly fucking guy that's playing a girl. It's so silly like that. Yeah, actually, I don't look like a. I don't have any. I don't look male or female with this costume. I look just like. Golden. Yeah. But people kill people. People kill people. Look at those blood eagles. One hand washes the other in the wasteland. My character thinks it's better than those little fucking bitches and fucking clubs. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. One of my top tens. Okay, it's the bell. What the hell's going on, James? What are you blowing up now? Oh, I was you, I'm so used to James causing havoc. He's always causing havoc.
Safe room secure and ready for use. Lock.
Oh yeah,
Disengaged. Commence maintenance
yeah.
on location identification
We all have
marker.
one.
Please consider helping those in need. Donate your excess supplies to the responders. Hostile target identified.
A vending machine.
Please
I got to slap mine up on a mannequin just to show off at the camp.
activity to the responders.
It's worthy of showing off. Nope. No, just keep your stuff, man. It's too valuable. I got one. That's all I need. I'm quite happy with that. And if I had two, all I do is give it away to somebody, and everybody I know has it.
Defensive systems will be offline during the test. Please ensure no harm.
You look like a witch with a goofy head. Yeah, now you look like the president. Now you look like Trump.
Safe room secure and ready for use. Lock. Disengaged. Commence maintenance on location identification marker. Please maintain a safe
Yeah.
responders operation in
He
progress.
had this one where I zapped into one of his camps where it's like 2,000 feet off the ground on a little tiny ledge. Boy, was I mad. What the fuck you building this for? It was annoying. Oh, yeah.
Patrol routine complete. Charge level low.
Yeah,
Shutting down.
that sounds
For
fun.
recharge.
Yep. Yeah, it does. Those crazy ass bases of you telling the truth. Right on. We don't have to do anything. We could just sit back and watch the sunset in the middle of the map, kind of. Yes, you would. Yeah, that's a good way to get somebody's attention. You stick something huge up somebody's butt, they're gonna definitely get their attention. Mostly if it's like a stick a big little poke in the. Yeah, well, he was right. It's not. Yeah, he knows TV shows like Different Strokes and Facts of Life. Me too. You take the good, you take the bad, and then you get there. You know, Facts of Life, Facts of Life. Oh, Silver Spoons. I didn't like Silver Spoons though. I didn't like Ricky Schroeder. I was jealous of him because he was like a good-looking blonde-haired kid, and I wasn't. That Ricky got the girls that I never did when I was a little boy. Yeah, I don't like when they're too good-looking. I can't cheer for them. I get my little inner primal jealousy that kicks in. I don't like. No, I'm sure you don't. I seen him what he looks like now. He's kind of got like a very slight chubby face. He doesn't look fat, but it's a very, I don't know, maybe it's kind of like a hockey player face. It kind of like filled right out. Maybe, I don't know, but no, he didn't turn into like a supermodel. That happens a lot with kids when they look really good when they're like cute little kids and you're like, wow, they're going to turn into a knockout when they get older and they don't. It's like Drew Barrymore. Drew Barrymore looks fucking hideous. She looks like a 12-year-old adult. Neither was I. Even when she was young, I was the same age pretty much, and I didn't think anything of her. I thought she looked kind of like homely. Like, cats. Oh, first, one of the first shows I ever seen her in was when I was younger. I think it was called Cat's Claw or Cat's Eye. It's like a trilogy. That's James Woods in it. She's in it when she has this cat, and when you go to sleep, this little fucking troll or little gremlin comes out of the wall and it tries to steal her breath when she's sleeping. And her cat fucking saves her and kills the fucking troll. It's actually a pretty good horror trilogy. I like James Woods. He's a fucking cunt in real life, but he's awesome. He's a little political. Yeah, he's very political. He's like very pro-Trump, which I don't give a fuck. But he's very pro-Trump. He hates fucking like the Bidens and he hates woke too. Oh, he hates woke. He really, really don't like woke. But he was a good actor. I liked him in that. Was that Videotron or whatever? Or video, whatever. I don't know. Or fuck, that was good. He was good in that. He's good in anything. To be honest, I think he's very good at it. But yeah, he's into music now. Got his own band now. Yeah, big time. He just came out last year with an album. I don't know how good he is. I have no idea. I didn't listen to him, but because I pop on Twitter, right, to check out my Philadelphia Flyers stuff and Philadelphia Phillies, Philadelphia Eagles, because that's the best coverage is on that Twitter. And if people are following certain people, sometimes I'll see that stuff come up in the feed. So, and there must be a bunch of people following James Woods because every day I see James Woods' posts, and he's He's a cunt. He is, but I don't mind cunts. I kind of like cunts, to be honest with you. No, I like James Woods, though. Now, somebody I lost respect for because I didn't know he was an asshole loser on Twitter is somebody that embraces woke, somebody that loves woke, somebody that I used to like and now I don't is Stephen King. He quit when Trump won. He quit Twitter. Like, so you big baby. I didn't know that though. I didn't know. I thought he was as cool as his books. I really did. Till I saw him on Twitter, and my God, what a fucking loser! Whiny, whiny bitch. I like his fucking. I like the movies better than his books, and he doesn't like the movies. I think there's only like a couple movies that he likes that have been done on his books. Every other one he can't stand. He got right into it with he got right into it with Stanley Kubrick. Yeah, he is. Stephen King. You know, you see him on he was on Creep Show. He played that guy that got covered in the alien moss from the asteroid. He used to be a big he used to be a big cokehead too, and like a big cokehead back in the '80s when he wrote all this good stuff. He almost got killed a few years ago. I remember somebody ran him over out front of his house or something. He was checking the mail. And, I don't know, but I used to think he was cool, but I didn't know like his personality or anything. I just knew, Stephen King, movies, books. I knew all the thing I knew about him is he was him and he was really angry at Kubrick because Stanley Kubrick changed a whole bunch of stuff in The Shining. If Stanley Kubrick wants to change something, you let Stanley Kubrick change it because Stanley Kubrick is the man. It's 2001: Space Odyssey, fucking The Shining, and the list never stops for Stanley Kubrick, man. What a fucking director! One of the top 5 in the whole world, maybe even top 3. I don't know where you put him, but Stanley fucking Kubrick and Stephen King. He got mad because Stephen King even changed a number on one of the doors in the hotel room where the little kid was coming in and out of. And Stephen King flipped right out over it. But Kubrick didn't change anything. Whatever Kubrick wanted, Kubrick got, or else he wouldn't be doing the film. And the thing is, like, Kubrick was right in his prime, and Stephen King was in his prime, so it was like two bulldogs fucking chewing on the same bone. Somebody's gonna fucking fight. But everybody changes the stupid stuff, because sometimes in his books, like, he'll just, like, have bad endings, or he'll drag things on too long, where in the movie, you don't need that. And he gets upset when you chop it. Well, one of my friends really likes him a lot, and he's hardcore for reading, and he tells me that the books are better than the movie. And I'm like, whatever. I'm not reading fucking... See, I don't know if he is or not. I just know that the movies I've seen, a lot of them were really good. But I remember when my friend used to live with me in high school. He didn't have anywhere to live, so he lived with me and my parents. And he was reading the Dark Tower series, and he was trying to fucking get me to read it. And I just told him, I don't got time for that, man. But I'll listen to it. And he used to tell me about it all the time. And I thought it was fantastic. It was cool when somebody tells you the book. And when they have the passion, so he's really, really telling me it, eh? So I'm getting it just like watching a TV show almost. And I told him, I said, if I had the time, it sounds like it'd be fun to read, but I was working in high school, had a girlfriend. Like, I don't have time to read Stephen King. And his books, the Tower books weren't big. I remember seeing them. They were like normal. They're kind of like smaller than Yeah, maybe even a little on the small side compared to a regular book. Yeah, he did a good job because I remember my everybody was reading them. Like Harry Potter was there was a well, thank God Harry Potter wasn't around for my generation, but I know that when those Harry Potter books came out, fucking every kid was reading them. Um, my best friend's wife, she was one of those people that would stand in line for the new book. She was hardcore addicted. I have nothing against it because I've never seen the movie, I've never read the book, so I can't judge something I've never seen. All I know, pretty hyped up. I know they have the video game that came out a couple years ago. I don't know if any of you guys played it. I never played it. Yeah, did you? Why do you have it? 2 to 3 what? 2 to 3 what? Oh, there's one movie he has I don't like. It's a movie slash book, whatever. I forget the name of it, but it's these things eat the world. They eat time. So they're right behind you, and they're eating your time up, and they got to get rid of these things, and they munch and they munch and they munch it. They eat all the scenery up. They eat all the past. So they got to get rid of these things, and they're in an airport, and they find them at the beginning because they're trying to fucking chew up the fucking plane and stuff. And I was like, what? Oh, I was like, this is. I don't like this. Yeah, I watched it because it was on YouTube and it was free. I thought Stephen King can't go. I never watched this before. Well, you can't go wrong with Stephen King. Well, yes, you can. Yes, you can go wrong with Stephen King quite easily. No wonder the goddamn thing was cool. A dildo. That's. He also. Oh, no, we're just talking. No, We're talking about a. We're talking about a deer, James. We're talking about a deer. This is one of the first jokes you ever told me. So, gonna give James fucking. Gonna have James' head all full of fucking crazy ideas. Well, those guys do it. Dress up like a fucking monkey, will you? Dress up like a fucking monkey. You know what? That's what they told me. Pretty fun. I never told you that, James. Well, it sounds fun. A monkey? What a nice boyfriend. Bunch of cheese. And the only thing I liked that sounded like that in the 80s was Jeez. Yeah, I like that. See, I like people like me and Fuzzball. I was telling this to James yesterday. Like people like me and Fuzzball. You got people that are younger and they love Jason and they follow him on YouTube and they have YouTube channels dedicated to Jason and his movies. But they weren't around like me and Lack Fuzzball when we were there when Jason came out. We were there in the prime. We didn't watch it years later and like these people that are obsessed with him that are like in their 20s and oh fuck no, we were there and we saw Jason, we saw Freddy, we saw Michael back in the heyday back when they were there when they came right out of the fucking grave. We were there. Yeah, fuck yeah. We grew up in a generation of good fucking horror movies. The best. Nothing beat the 80s, early 90s. Nothing. The stuff they make now is just all computer stuff. Like, I'm sure, yeah, there's some good stuff here and there, but I mean, the bottom line is the CGI and stuff, it really kills a movie. It makes the actors are so lazy. You got the actors are terrible nowadays because they don't know how to act, eh? They act behind green screens. It's a big difference. Big fucking difference. The shitty actors of the 70s and 80s are better than the actors of today. The people that could only be on like Love Boat and stuff like that, or the washed up guys, they're still better than what we have today for the majority. Yeah, yeah. Actually, that's when your career. That's what happened before your career started, and when your career was starting to end. You were on Love Boat because you can see Love Boat were people that became stars. They weren't known. They were never known. We were having a moment there, James, before you cut in. Now James is quiet, thinking about how bad he was. Now, give James get in the corner for a timeout. Get in the corner for a timeout, James. The red one. What's a? If you don't mind me asking, what's a BA pension mean? Was you were in the war? Or you were in the army? Oh, really? I didn't never said that before. Never knew that. My my grandfather was in the Navy for World War II. He lied for his age. He had to be 18 to join the war, and he was six. He was 16 years old, and he told them he was 18. And back then, they didn't ask you for your papers. They yeah. So yeah, he was. So he went to war on a big Navy. Fuck, he was telling me he's on one of those big fucking battleships, and he was the guy that would like, the guys that put the shells in the gun, and then they shoot the gun on the deck. He was the guy that had to load the shells. That was his job day one.
Blowing this place up is hard work.
Wow, that's young. Wow.
Just about time to eat.
I was watching, well, I don't know, within the last month because I was playing a Civil War game called Nations at War, so I kind of got in the Civil War mood. So I was looking a few things up on YouTube, and I was looking up like drummer boys and stuff, eh? And they, of course, these guys are like 12 years old, what was probably the average age. But if you're on the other side, you have to kill them. They're a big target because when they're on the drums, they're not just there for amusement or for morale. They're giving out commands on the drums. So you'll know, and if you kill the drummer boy, then the people that are around him, they don't know the commands that are being sent down the line. So they're kind of like, what do we do now? So that's why they always went for the drummer boy. And the poor drummer boy is right in the front. And they don't think of you as a 12-year-old kid. They think of you as you're a big fucking threat. We got to get rid of you. So, but a lot of drummer boys got the big, whatever your country's, you have the Iron Cross and a lot of whatever, the big one, the Victorian Cross. Yeah, a lot of those drummer boys, they end up going home with one of those. I would want something like that too for doing that. So that's takes. How could you have the balls to do that at 12 years old? Jesus Christ, they built them tough back then. I guess when you have war every generation, it's a little different. I guess you're pretty tough if you're fighting constantly. Your grandfather was in a war, his grandfather was in a war, your dad, you, over and over and over. That's all they did, man, back then was fucking every country was fighting each other in Europe over and over and over. Just makes for good for video games. I wouldn't want to grow up like that. No. And then there's other videos I watch. Let's say you're really, really rich back then. Yeah, you got comfort, but man, when you want to sleep and stuff, your house is shit, man. It's too cold. It's just too cold. You can have the biggest castle and everything. It's just it doesn't. You'd probably be happier living in a fucking little house. I never thought of that, how cold it would be in a castle, but yeah, when I got thinking about it, watching a few videos. Oh fuck yeah, that would be cold. And everything's like cement, stones. And then I used to work like I've told you before, I worked in a cement plant forever. And then in the wintertime, boy, does the plant get cold from people, from just from being in the cement plant. Like the cement, just holds the cold in. And it's terrible. It's the type of cold that you'd have to experience in real life to know what I'm talking about. It's not a nice cold. And there's no warm spots unless you make a warm spot. Yeah, it's pretty deep cold. It's like, say, minus 30 outside, and you go in the plant, and it's like minus 35. It's like 5 degrees colder inside the fucking plant. And the plant's got all these heavy machines running. You'd think it'd be nice and warm. Yeah, you walk up the machine, and it's warm. You walk 2 feet away from the machine, and you feel like you're in the Arctic. And right in front of the cement plant's the Lake Ontario, so it's frozen. So you get the wind coming across the fucking goddamn fucking lake, and there's nothing to stop it. And it hits the cement plant, boom, 24/7. And it adds to the wind chill. So it's a type of job that if you like to be nice and cozy and comfortable, you're not going to work there. If you like lots of money and having to earn it the hard way, then that's a good place to go. The job's not hard. It's the weather. In the summer, it's too hot. Summer, it's like you go inside of a machine in the summer, and you got to do work and fix the machine. My God, you swear to God that you're in hell. The heat's just unbearable. You have to wear breathing equipment, or else you'll die. And I've always wondered, fuck, what's it like in those third world countries where those fuckers have to go in and fix their machines? They're not wearing the same masks. They probably just got a little fucking COVID mask on their face, one of those little. You would want that. The air just burn your lungs right out. They don't have the same rules in those third world countries that we have in North America, in Europe. Yeah, those countries, even the Philippines, fucking places like that, they don't care about you. Fucking in our country, you stub your toe and you can sue them. Sue. Everybody likes to sue in North America. Started with the Americans, and the Canadians were like, hey, we're going to start doing what those Americans do. We're going to fucking make some money. Oh, I came over because I'm slim and trim. Look at all these fucking monsters. Well, at least they're not mole rats. Oh, I see your fucking little tower. I'm actually on the ground doing stuff. Usually I'm up in the tower. I'm down here fucking sawing these fucking dogs. We're down at Billington's farm. We're all done. He's I still like that one time when you're eating the gummy bears and you found out you're eating the ones that are supposed to make you go to sleep. So then you started eating the ones that make you stay awake. It's like, holy fuck, James, you're going to be fucking baked. And then eventually you had to go to bed. Night, James. Fucking druggy. That's illegal, Steve. That's mute. That's mutiny, sir. That's mutiny. Oh, James. James is forcing somebody to go through one of his monstrosities. You just got to squeeze through the keyhole and you're home free. It's not hard. Last time you were showing that to Black Fuzzball, and Black Fuzzball said, fuck this, and he left. And I left with him. We both left. We tried. And James was like, oh, it's easy, just do that. Fuck this, says Fuzzball, and we both just left. No more negotiating with James. We've had enough. We're going. That's enough of this crazy shelter crap. All you gotta do is just squeeze into that little fucking keyhole, and you're there. Do you know how to do math, James? Our asses ain't gonna fit through that keyhole. Oh, Jesus Christ, the fun never stops. I don't know what to say. I wish Manhunt would show up. Maybe we could get disappointed. Get James could disappoint us. Wait. James has a video. James has a video of the Ragstag fucking rapes a robot. He does, honest to God. Yep. Yeah, it's funny. It's a fucking Ragstag's putting the cock right to the fucking poor robot. And then when the Ragstag's done, the Ragstag gets off of him. It's like, I'm all done. And then the robot slowly gets up and walks away. Nothing to see here, folks. Yeah. I put that little clip, part of that clip, in one of the James the Gamer videos. I saw that, and I was like, that is fucked right up. Because it really looks like it. And it's pretty, the ending's cool. Like I said, like the fucking Ragstag, when he's done, he gets off of him. A little while later, you see the poor robot stand up and slowly walk away the opposite direction. You fucking right, he did. He got a fucking. No, what I seen on YouTube, fucking deers that are in heat, male deers try to fuck a hunter. They'll try to fuck you in real life too, James. If you run into a male deer when a male deer's fucking, I don't know what the name is. It's not going into heat. That's it. That's it. You don't want to fucking be around a deer during that time. Oh, sweet Jesus, you would not want to. There's some pretty funny videos on YouTube, and I wouldn't want to go hunting after that. I'd be all done. Oh, that's fun. I'm going to find a new hobby, one where I don't get raped by fucking nature. Yeah. Because it's banging on the poor son of a bitch, too, with its hooves, trying to fucking knock him down, so and trying to put the big fucking deer cock right to him. Poor Hunter fucking, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's trying to spray it with something. Probably like some, get it off of me, please. Oh, fuck. You would, any Bambi stories you had in your head would be long gone. You wouldn't think of Bambi anymore in the same way. You'd be happy with Bambi guys. Pretty much everything, though, in nature is pretty bad. Even a little chipmunk can bite your fucking finger off if it wants. Little cute, adorable chipmunk. Not feeding. Oh yeah, dolphins. They like to rape people and they like to rape other fish. Dolphins are cunts of honest to God, they're the cunts of the ocean. They're the assholes. They are. They're the bully things. They do help people though, and there are lots of times they've helped people. They're kind of like people. There's good dolphins and bad dolphins, and they also will hang in groups. Like a whole bunch of bad dolphins will hang out together and go around and gang rape fucking other fish and people. I love it. And then there's other ones where you'll hear a story about somebody about to get attacked by a great white shark, and up comes a couple dolphins and ran the shark away. And sharks don't they know when not to fuck with a dolphin? They'll still eat one if they get a chance. But I mean, they ain't stupid. Dolphins are pretty tough. There's a lot of tough things in that water. That's one way I do not want to die is in the water. I'm not talking about a regular drowning. I'm talking let's soup that up. I mean, get attacked by a shark or fucking sea monster. Fucking sea monster is great because you're out of your element. You know, it's pretty tough. It's not like you can run. Yeah, and they're in control, not you, because they can swim. And you can't swim. You can swim, but not like that. Yeah, or like an octopus pulling you down, like a giant octopus. Like that one on that Kraken on that Johnny Depp movie there. That would be pretty hard on me to go through that. I'd probably have a heart attack. Honest to God, there's just some things that I can't do. Getting eaten by a fucking giant kraken, just right from the beginning, seeing where it looks like its arms coming up, that'd really get me panicky. And then once the ship was getting attacked, I don't know what would happen, but I'd be pretty upset. I wouldn't be crying, but it wouldn't be fun to be around. Now, if for something on the land, I always thought it'd be horrible to get abducted by aliens, and then let's just say they put me in a zoo on one of their worlds, and I live the rest of my life. And like, hey, it sounds funny, but imagine if it happened. You'd be pretty sad and lonely. I know you'd be sad and lonely, and they'd probably feed you like this goop or something, like just like it looked like porridge or something, and it just have all the nutritional stuff you need. You'd never be eating good. You'd just be eating to keep alive. And all these horrible looking aliens coming to visit you and look at you like a fucking. Oh no, I wouldn't want that. And then who knows? Maybe they could give you something so you never die. Maybe you get put in a tube with liquid. And you're in a museum. And it says specimen from Earth, and you'll never die. But you're just like floating in like a tube of liquid, alive forever. You can't like move your arms and say help, help. You're kind of like, you know, they're just there. You're damn right. There's a lot of ways I think of dying that are creepy like that. I don't think of Jack the Ripper or somebody shooting me in the head with a fucking gun. That's normal. I like to think outside of the box. Because if I'm going to die, it better be scary. Or something like that. Even though I don't want it. Another thing that'd be scary is getting killed by something that shouldn't exist. And let's just say you saw something that it shouldn't exist. You know, like maybe you heard about it as a kid and you never believed in it. I'm not talking like a Bigfoot. I mean something really fucking, it just should not exist when you run into it. And let's say you're out camping and you fucking run into like a 15-foot giant. Like that's wrong. Some people say they have. I don't believe them. The world's pretty big.
The most important meal of the day is the one I serve.
Yeah, aliens could really fuck your day up. That's for sure. What do you think, James? What would you do if fucking you guys were driving a truck and a fucking spaceship fucking landed in front of you on the road? You're on a. I'm not talking. It's like nighttime and there's nobody on the road but you guys. What would you do? Back up, try to get away, or? I. Oh yeah, you'd have Shantae with you. She'd be just screeching. Yep, yeah. Throw James out. I'm out of here, James. You can play PS5 with them all night long. The aliens are fucking doing all this stuff, and James keeps cutting them off because they're trying to explain how they're gonna do this and that to him, and he just keeps cutting them off. Then they end up fucking kicking him out of the UFO. I can't handle this no more. James is like, wait, my PlayStation's in the ship. James hanging on to the fucking spaceship. They're fucking zapping at him. He ain't fucking going anywhere with that PlayStation. Fucking burrito sauce just dripping off his chin. Fuck James. I'm just trying to catch my breath here. Just picturing you getting abducted. Next show's on at noon. Adios. Bye. Take care. Happy Halloween indeed. Where is he anyway? What happened to our good friend James? Yeah, maybe he did. Wouldn't that be a drag? Like he did get a boost. Oh, there he is. Here. Oh, so you did. Oh, I see. Thought you got abducted. Oh. Yeah, it does. You're, I won't let them rape you. Then they'll make a movie about it, and you'll be on fucking Ancient Aliens. This week on Ancient Aliens, a man from Nevada named James the Gamer gets raped by reptilians from Zeta Reticuli. All he wanted to do was play some PlayStation and meet some new friends. I didn't know they were aliens. That's why I'm suing the American government. They do. The mad world we live in. It'd be like this week. It'd be like this week on Space Court, Earthling James the Gamer sues gray aliens from Zeta Reticuli. We're about to hear his keys. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, like that people's court music, eh? Bum 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 bum. See James walking in with Shantae in a little briefcase with his got all this fucking paperwork in there and everything. I'd like to start off, Your Honor, by asking for a recess so I could get a little gaming in. Haven't gamed in a while. Boom, boom, boom. Pulls out the PlayStation 5. All the guards pull their guns. They think it's a weapon. No, no, no. It's just my PlayStation. What is this PlayStation you speak of? What you got? What? What? James fucking doing a cartwheel as the bullets are fucking flying. He's fucking got doing a cartwheel. Fucking burrito in his hand. Burrito power. I don't know. Like, that's the part of the story I haven't written yet. Yeah. There's always something dripping off his chin too. Taco sauce, burrito sauce, fucking chicken wing. Chicken wing dripping off your chin. Imagine having a chicken wing dripping off your chin. I don't know. Shoot. all, all, all sticky and sticking to the face. Like walking in the bank with a couple chicken wings on your face. I have an appointment to. I'm thinking of the gun. Yeah, local man. Local man. Local man robs bank with chicken wing. Last, no description. The only description they have is some man leaving in a pickup truck with a PS5 in tow. You described as PS5. Oh, PS5. Yeah. Game's the game. Fuck no. No, I got James that machine. I got the same machine as James, but I don't have that can open. That's a big thing of boiled water, boiled water, and it's not. It's not. Everything's gone crazy. No, I've been moving around. My job was done. Done did what I did. Not done do. Yep. 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 Get a job. Hey, I just spawned in the water. James's camp. That's nice. Everything's really black. There doesn't seem to be a surface. Oh, there it is. Holy fuck, where's the surface? I'm gonna drown. This isn't very funny anymore. There it is. Wow. That was crazy. I thought I was gonna drown. Wow, I never spawn there. Usually I spawn on the different side. Hmm, that was the first. What's in this bag? Somebody dropped. Oh, this take that. Yes, I will. Hey, Sean, can you trick or treat at my, oh, you're already there. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. But you have to, it's on the porch. I can't remember if you, boat, boat, boat mass. She said boat mass. She said boat mass, you dirty bastard. Boat mass. Poor floaters. No, no, that's the fireworks that they were supposed to fix. I don't think they did. It made a lot of people mad because it cost, I think, like 1,500 atoms. And then they gave a free one out the next 2 weeks later on the season. That pissed people off too. I've been it pisses me off enough where it has to do something better than that to piss me off. It's been pissing me off for 7 years. Blue screens, fucking weapon really awesome one day, don't work the next. Excusez-moi. That was well brought up. Too bad I wasn't. Secret. Your barbecued wiener is in his ear, sir. On my way, Governor. Hey, now you get all dirty like that. Dirty James, always talking about the wiener. We want some candy. I love your
Thank ye for
candy.
back already. In truth, what? In truth, what? God, no.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a pretty cool item, the bull riding machine. You can yeehaw with that. That's for sure. That's a probably about 5 years old. That fucking bull machine. Been around for a little while. Yeah, but they weren't where I lived. They weren't. They just didn't seem as popular. I don't know why. Yeah, I wish I had some good stories for you, but I don't because we didn't really have them. They were around, but they sold them in the cities. There's like cities. that sell everything, and I was in a little shitty town, and you're lucky to be able to buy a squirt gun. You know, there'd be the odd kid though. There'd be the odd kid with one of those fucking ones you're talking about. And they hurt. Where are you? At Lakeside Cabins? Where? You found him, did you? Your arse, laddie, your arse. Could he be in your arse? That's always a good hint, isn't it? You always can notice something getting stuck up your ass real quick. And it's something that you just don't ignore.
Scorch, the raiders, the ghouls. If anything tries to attack, you'll be ready.
Because you are a crazy person. You know, it would be pretty sneaky, really. I like when I walk into a random room and follow here with a game we're playing and the radio's playing. Just like it, just little things in the game like that I like. Something small like that. Just makes me happy. I never listen to that music change. You just hear it in a movie or something that they haven't followed before. Oh boy, do I like listening to that music now. I'll be upstairs and I'll be cooking, and I'll be like, "Hey Google, play Fallout music," and it'll play Fallout music for me. And I'm cooking, working, and making some din din. I don't have Alexis. I have Google. I don't have. I can't say. I've accidentally done that before. It was, "Hey Alexis, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Oh fuck." I mean, "Hey Google, play me whatever," or I'll say, "Google, it's supposed to tell me the temperature, or tell me if it's supposed to rain." Oh, it comes fine. Say what? Oh, yeah, that's one of the first things. One of the first things I remember she told me when I met you guys. Met her. She started telling me about her bitching about her family. Oh, they were like Sasquatches or something. I don't know. James, collect bags of fertilizer there, as many as you can. You need to break up 5 and then give 5 to Shantae to break up. I'll come there and grab some too. I already did it. You got to break 5 of those bags up. That's part of your Halloween quest. If you're scared, I'll do it for you. I don't like to get scared. Oh, you're over here now. You zapped over here. I thought you were, sorry, on the map, I thought you were at doing that farmhand quest you're always doing in Altesia. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing that for? Oh, the fireman's helmet. Oh, Jesus Christ, that fucking helmet. What's the odds? 1 in 200,000. Jesus Christ, James. He likes a challenge. Give him that. Personally, I'm insane enough. I don't need to go more insane by trying to find something with a drop rate like that. That's a terrible, terrible, terrible drop rate. I can't handle stuff like that. It gets me all fucking flipped out. I can do a little bit, but one that I don't know. I hope the fuck that goddamn thing comes out of a spooky bag or something, so I can give it to you and say that's enough. That's enough. Time to rest, James. Time to rest. Do you wanna party? I'm gonna have to watch Return of the Living Dead tonight or this afternoon. Start watching my good Halloween movies on my computer. I'll watch Day of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Dead, Return of the Living Dead. I'll watch Friday the 13th Part 3. I think I'll watch that one. Yep. But in 4 hours, I gotta leave to go to the marijuana store. To the marijuana store. Please, please, oh, tell me more about the marijuana store. Tax free. Yeah, because there's a native reserve about 10 minutes away from me, and there's a little town that's connected to the reserve, but it's a white man town. The Indians don't own it. I kind of grew up there, so um, I know so many people on the reserve and my friends. Grew up with them since I was a little kid. So it's also nice going up there and seeing familiar faces. I go up there and they got. I'm not shitting. This is not to make you laugh. This is not to make you lie. This is not to make you laugh. They have on that reserve. I bet you at least 100 marijuana stores. Some of them they're just like selling it out of their fucking house like a drug dealer. You walk in and they have everything there, and you're in their goddamn living room. You can see people watching TV and stuff. And eating their lunch. Yeah. I don't go to those ones. I go to the one where it's like walking into like a professional looking store. You go to the ones I'm talking about, you'll get it a little cheaper. But do I really need it that cheaper to watch somebody in their pajamas watching the Flintstones while I'm buying dope off their mothers? Legally, that is. But no, the one I go to, it's just like as if you walk into a beer store. It's like it's very professional. I have a video too, actually, of what the store looks like that I go into. I asked the guy, "Can I film this and put it on YouTube?" Oh, I don't care. Cool, thanks, man. That was it. So I just wanted to ask first that it wandered around. Well, do what you want, bro. Don't bother me none. That's what they always call me. They always call me, bro. What you want, bro? How's it going, bro? But yeah, they're fucking they're good people. I like them. And like I said, it's tax free. See, in the town that I live in, we have 2 or 3, maybe 4 of those marijuana stores. The price is a little more expensive, and also not counting that there's tax on top of it. But if you go to the reserve, which I do, there's no tax at all. It's the exact same weed. This is all grown hydroponically in greenhouses and everything. They have a whole bunch of videos too online that shows you their marijuana, where they grow it and everything, right from the seed all the way. Pretty cool. So I go to the reserve and I can get an ounce for like $90, a really good ounce, like top shelf. And if I was to buy that in my town, the exact same thing would cost me probably about $130, $120. So that's ridiculous. I'm going to go to the reserve. And that's where a lot of, if you don't have a car, then you won't go to the reserve because you don't, that's too far to walk. So you have to buy in town. Thank God I'm not one of those people. I don't want to get charged through the nose and then on top of that, fucking pay taxes. They even deliver. Honest to God, they deliver. You go to their website. It's called Medibles. That's where I go, and if you order over $30 worth of stuff, they'll deliver it. It's just like a fucking pizza. Ding dong, he's at the door. It's the drug man. It's a drug dealer. Right on. It's just drugs. And you know what? When I'm in there, there's people like way fucking older than me buying it. And you know, and they call it their medicine. I call it fucking weed. It's not my medicine. I really was kidding. It ain't medicine and stuff. I know it has heals some stuff, kills anxiety, but other than that, it's not really medicine. But it does have its purposes besides getting high. It helps people with arthritis. There's certain strands that actually do certain things to the body, and some strands help if you have, say, arthritis. Some strands help if they're really good for people that have issues with anxiety. It's probably one of the best things to do is smoke fucking weed or take edibles if you have anxiety.
Scanning for fertilizer.
You're gonna be all right. You'll be all right. James the Gamer. Kick me right out of the world. Kick me right out of the world. Well, I'm coming back. Play with team. What do I want to play with team? This game's been kind of a little fidgety since the last patch. Noticed a few little small things. Nothing major, but little quirks that need to be fixed. Because James and I have been popping back to the main screen, and sometimes we'll fast travel to each other, and they'll take us to a different spot we didn't pick. Just doing that. That's annoying. I don't know why it was doing that. I don't know because James had so many bases in his own world, maybe? I don't know. But I just tried to fast travel to you and it put me on the main menu. I'm going to try again, see what happens. No, I'm here now. No, I'm at Tyler County. Took me to Tyler County. So fuck is this shit? Yeah, there. I'll have to look that up on Reddit for fun. Reddit, like I said, knows everything. Fucking Reddit's like Google in a way. Reddit's like Google, but it doesn't lie. Goddamn Google, you don't know if it's telling you the truth or not. Sounds like the truth, but still mainstream. Hard to trust. I can't go over and help you, James. It's fucking taking me to the main menu the first time, and then the second time it's taking me to the fairgrounds. Doing the same thing. know I got I don't think you heard what I said. I tried to get to you twice. Once took me to the main menu. The second time took me to the Tyler County Fairgrounds. It won't take me to you. It's doing what I was doing yesterday, where you try to fast travel to your buddy there and then takes you somewhere else. That's what happened to me. I'm. It took me really far away from you. Like, fuck, my axe died. That's the other thing I don't like. Is you'd be fighting and your axe dies. You gotta reset it by doing a power swing, and then it works. They've really fucked the axe. The power axe. Okay. They try to fix things and they ruin other things. That's the problem. There's a saying that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They don't go by that. They'll start fixing things. They break a whole bunch of other things, and they'll end up fixing it, but then everything else gets broken. Well, not everything, I'm exaggerating, obviously, but a lot of other things will get through. If this auto axe went down about a month ago, I'd say at least, it's not been the same. You never had to reset your axe. You just did it until you ran out of AP. Once your AP ran out, it goes back up, and back in you go. Not no more. Oh, yeah, that's what I want. Spooky Legendary, that's right there. Like the Black Lagoon. Happy Halloween. Yeah, that's cool. I got a great big box of those mini chocolate bars, and there's not going to be one goddamn kid that'll come down. So I'll be fucking eating them all right from midnight on. Be fucking eating those fucking things till they're gone. It's going to be great. The ones I like are, I like the Wonder Bar. I don't think they make those in the States. And the other one, the Dairy Milk, Dairy Milk, Dairy Milk chocolate with Oreo cookies. That chocolate bar is yummy. I'll be eating a whole bunch of those fuckers too. Then I'll go over my sisters, both my sisters' places. They live in subdivisions. I'm gonna grab their candy too. They don't know that. They're probably expecting it. That guy that died, that was my friend that I told you that you kind of remind me of him in ways. That great big giant friend of mine. What he would do is every day, not every day, every year, like clockwork, the day after Halloween, November 1st, he'd go to Walmart and all the stores to get the chocolate bars on sale. Like everything goes on. You know how it is. They got to get rid of the Halloween candy, so it goes. They're selling it for half price. He'd spend like fucking $100, $200 on fucking half price chocolate bars. He'd have a fucking shitload of them, though, I tell you. A fucking shitload. And I don't think he bought them, because his mom would always take them. I think his mom bought them. She always bought everything for him. But, yeah, one time I saw him, I don't know, have you guys ever seen those giant chocolate bars? The ones that are about, they're about from your foot to your, for height, they're about from your foot to your knee. They're that long. You ever seen them? Yeah. Me and him used to live together at one time many, many years ago, and I came home from work and he's sitting on the couch watching the Drew Carey show there. He's eating a Mr. Big. I know you don't know what a Mr. Big is, but it's like an O. Henry. You guys got O. Henrys there, right? Well, it looks like kind of like an O. Henry. I said, what the fuck is that? It's like, I've never seen a giant chocolate bar. And he's like, hey, it's a Mr. Big. I said, well, I know. And he goes, pretty big, eh? I'm like, fuck, man. Is it healthy to eat a chocolate bar that big? And he's like, oh, I just fucking ate one before you came in. And I go, what? I go, that's your second one? Yep. And he's like, I got a whole bag of them. You want one? And I said, oh, sure. It took me a week to fucking eat it. He eats them like a fucking regular chocolate bar, one after the other. It took me a week to eat mine, because it's like a fucking foot long. I can't eat a fucking chocolate bar in a day. I think it took me about 4 days, maybe not a week, 4 days to eat the thing. But I'm not. But then again, I'm not sitting there constantly eating and watching food carry like him. You ever watch? You ever watch the Drew Carey show? Every time I come home, but let's watch something else. I'm near it, James, but I don't see any events. It's popping up. I don't know. Maybe I have to manually join it. See if that works. It works now. I had to join it. Defend Sunshine Meadows Industrial Farm. Industrial Farm. Good. What am I saying? I meant Industrial Farm. Fuck. Yeah, you have a good one. Happy Halloween. Yep. Adios. Au revoir. You'll see you around, James. I'm just killing some of your. Um, I don't know where you are. I see you now. Are you on top of the building or inside? Okay. And then another little porch. You're like building shit. We got to get you on that fucking YouTube and do some building. The auto apps won't come on. I got to swing and then sometimes fucking stupid. They've ruined my fucking toy. The bastards. Ruined my fucking toy. I forgot. It's on 8 o'clock, which would be 5 o'clock here. Hopefully they win. I don't want to win. Okay, so where are you, little squirkies? Are you back here in these little fucking metal things back here? Somebody killed you. Might have been me. So, got aluminum. Aluminum. Oh, this was one I think. The other one was going to go to James. Didn't do it. It was James. I'm going to do a little sweep around the building. See if we can do a little sweep. I don't like when the air's all foggy and misty and dirty. I don't like it like that. I really do. Oh, look at that. Listen to there. I do like that. It's a nice sunny day. It's a nice one. All right, now we know where the last one is. You can probably see them on your map. I got the second last one. So there's the last one. You can go get in if you want it. That's stupid. They should have showed the last two. I had to find that one. He was way out in the fucking field. Where he was. Wasn't even near the base. This other guy is kind of out. What's he doing? He's running around, little fucker. What's he doing down there? Oh, I see him. That's good. And he's not running no towards you. He wants me to go to him, so be it. Yeah. Here comes the next day. Oh, look at them all. Holy shit. I see them. I'm looking at them. Yeah, but they're not coming here. That's the thing. Sometimes they don't fall for you. They wait outside and force you to come get them. I've done exactly what you've done. I've had traps set up and things. Oh, some of them are coming. Yeah, and then I had to go get them. About something's turning these guys blue. No, I'm not waiting for them, but you found me. And I did. I was doing something. I know, so I'm done. Off into the night I go. Yep, and then in another half a month or so, I'll be wearing probably Christmas outfits. Oh, you know what I have in real life, James? You know those ugly Christmas sweaters? You know what you've heard of them, right? Ugly Christmas sweaters. I gotta follow one. I've had it for I don't know, about 5, 6 years. That's pretty while.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
It's Fallout 76 too. It's not just the. It's Fallout 76. Oh,
Oh, I'm sore all over. Oh, building this place up is hard work.
guess what? I went to join you and put me to the main menu. So, oh yeah. I don't know why that's still around. No, it's a bug. It's not us. It's a new bug, brand new. But it's not brand new. It's happened over the years. So that makes me know that they can be fixed. 'Cause this bug's been around since my buddy and I used to play there. I always talk about, and that's a long time ago. And then they fix it usually within a week. They usually have it fixed straight up. Surprised it's not fixed right now. Maybe not enough people are complaining, which I doubt that's the case. All right, we'll try it again. Try it again. No, the event's not showing now. Alright,
Looks like it might rain later.
What wrestler did you not like when back in the day? Did you have a wrestler that you just couldn't stand? I used to hate Honky Tonk Man, but I like him now. I used to hate him. Oh, did I hate him? And he never lost. He never seemed to lose that fucker. So it made it even easier to beat him. Just wanted anybody to beat him. Didn't care who it was. I don't know, but I've seen so many matches where you know he's gonna lose. He has to lose. He's getting his ass kicked, and then fucking Jimmy Hart hits the guy in the head with a megaphone, knocks him out, and Honky Tonk Man things and game over. Or does the shake rattle roll? Shake rattle roll. I remember when near the end of the old Honky Tonk Man days, they had him team up with Greg the Hammer Valentine, and they made Greg the Hammer dye his hair black. Because Greg always had blonde hair, long blonde hair. And they called him Rhythm and Blues. That was the name of them, Rhythm and Blues. Go for it. Anytime I zap around, I get fucked up. Hey, you want to do your little speed thing? I just went to your camp, and then right beside your camp is Manhunt. You can do your little speed thing with Mad Dog Malone. I'm gonna go over there and I'll wait for you. Oh, it's over. Aw. Well, at least it was over before I went over. Couldn't miss any cabs. Not that that's a big deal, but still. Well, I was looking forward to you doing your little speed dating, your little speed dating with Mad Dog Malone. Boom, boom, you're dead. I should have brought that up to Shantae tonight about you and Mad Dog. I would have if we. I wasn't even looking for Mad Dog. I should have looked for him when she was on. Then we could have had our little memory of James ruining it for us. Giant teapot. Deal with one person. All you need to save one boiler. Oh, I'm just checking some things. I'm not doing anything. I'm just get winding her down because I might lay down a couple hours before I fucking have to drive to the reserve. The reserve's only 10 minutes away, but I might time it out differently this time because I don't know. There's this place in Desverano that I grew up in. They've been making pizzas there since the 70s. They're old Greeks. They're Greeks, man. Old school fucking pizza. Thinking if I leave, they're not open till 9. Well, they're open. They have breakfast, but they don't stay pizza till 11. I time it out so I get a pizza from there. Fuck, their pizza's good. Expensive as fuck. Even when I lived in Desi back in the day, it's expensive. But it's good, and they're not, and everything on it's like double, like it's like double cheese. You don't have to ask for it. That's how they make their pizza. Everything is double. The bacon's like double. You pay for it. Like $25 for a small pizza. Oh, but $28 for a medium? That's crazy. But mine, use the best ingredients. Like they don't. It's not pizza but cheese. I can guarantee you that shit. Fuck no. Like I really, 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 really like pizza. So when it comes to pizza, I prefer like I've told you before, the old places, the old mom and pop places. Where they've owned it for like 40 years or whatever. Yeah, well, even them different. They kind of got names you never heard of because they're that small. They just have one little pizzeria out there. Godfather's is a chain. Um, I don't even think they do Godfathers anymore, do they? They still have a Godfathers? Or they're out of business. Oh, I thought maybe they were out of business. I remember the commercials when I was a kid. They looked pretty good when I was a kid because I don't think we have Godfathers in Canada. If we do, not my part. I would have noticed it because how much I like pizza. Got a Chuck E. Cheese. That's a really horrible pizza. I'm still in that bit. Killed the poor Raiders. He did. Yeah, he ain't getting out of bed anytime soon. Could be. So you got any plans for today?
customers are limited to 3 cans of beer when We used to rent guns and ammo, but now customers have to bring their own.
Somebody said there's this Twilight Zone where the kid could make any wish come true. An apple pie. I'd load apple pie in there. I don't know. It's on a mannequin. Put all the stuff. Put all the stuff you need on a mannequin. That'd be a real cunt. I get something, I'll give it to you. Have you opened your spooky storage bags? Have you opened any of your spooky storage bags? What are they giving away? Like, do you remember roughly what type of stuff they're giving away? Oh, okay. Okay. Isn't that something you were looking for? But you were looking for that, weren't you? Oh, you have a fire costume from there. Okay. Yeah. Right. Who were you playing? Who were you playing? Yeah. You remember?
The
You were playing some game, man.
does this
You fucking
trash
AWOL.
make me smell bad?
That's a lot. That one mod you said I need, is that AEGIS? Is that what it's called? Aegis? Or whatever? Is that the mod that gives you that poison effect? What's that one called again? On the armor that gives you the poison? Oh, it's called miasma. Okay, I thought it started with the letter A. Starts the letter M. Okay. I don't have that one. Yeah, that's another thing. Just to remind you, whenever you come to my camp to trick or treat or something, right? Um, just every once in a while, take a peek in the vending machine. It's not that I want your money because everything's really cheap. Just because I have a lot of little things, and you'll be like, "Oh, I don't have that." You've done that before. I'm just reminding you because I'm all every time I'm live, like I am now, I'm always refreshing the vending machine. Because mostly when like yesterday and the day before, like half the stuff on the vending machine got bought. Did I make much money? No. Did I have fun selling it? Yes. Yes, I did. I like helping people out too. You know, people are probably pretty happy getting something for 10 caps, or the guy down the street selling it for 1,400. No, I'm talking about other plans like an ashtray. I'll sell an ashtray I sell an ashtray for 5 caps and people buy it. Like, why are you buying an ashtray? We do. I wouldn't say that. Just me. Those are the ones I just ignored. I don't know. That's cheap time. They both have their charm. Yeah, pretty decent. Imagine that dog want to come for the car ride. He'll be talking to me. He'll be fucking going. Yeah, you never tease a dog. I wouldn't say you want to go for a car ride and then not take it. That's pretty fucking mean. I can be an asshole, but never do an asshole.
Gotta wait a whole nother hour for that food to reheat.
Buy
Well
a shovel.
done, volunteer.
Oh, yeah, I was.
You're on the way to being a true survivor.
There's a shovel. Let's do that.
It sure is great to see living human beings again.
Everything else is 400.
Getting so sick and tired of those thorn bushes. It's hard work living out here.
Yeah, it's too bad that um like how the I don't know how it works. I don't think you can send dope to the States from Canada. I don't know. I have to look into that. If it is legal, I'll send you down sometime. Fucking great big jar of gummy bears. If it's illegal, I'd have to look into it because I'm not going to spend some money and get it confiscated at the border and thrown in the garbage. But I'd have to read up on it because I know you can mail dope anywhere in Canada. But I don't know if you, states is different because some states have it legal and some don't, and then they might have a rule that you just can't have it at all across the border. I don't know. We got some pretty groovy shit down there.
Clean up this, fix that. Never seemed to end.
Clean up this, clean up that, never seems to end. Oh, fuck, man. Just had a nuclear war. People will be cleaning up for the next fucking 500 years.
Oh, I'm place up is hard work.
That's one thing I've never really been big on as an adult is I've never really been don't eat breakfast
Yeah.
very often.
Now that people have come back to
I got
this
some
area,
friends that
they'll all
wouldn't
want
miss
to be setting
breakfast
up places like Foundation.
if you paid unless you paid them. Pretty dedicated to their breakfast, but not me. Even when I worked, even when I was working, the odd time might have a piece of toast. But don't get me wrong, there's been many times I've had a very good breakfast. Like many times. I do enjoy a good breakfast, but I don't like filling my gut and then going out and working. Other people are like, "Oh, that's how you get your energy." So I feel like going to sleep
Yeah.
after eating
Now that people have come
what you
back to
do.
this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Fuck, I remember on the weekends when I was younger, my mom would have like cook up for the whole family, fucking like bacon, peanut bacon, regular bacon, fried eggs, and scrambled eggs. This is all at the same time for breakfast. It would actually be called brunch. Fucking English muffins, toast, white bread, brown bread. No complaining. My sister'd have her fucking runny boiled egg. Fucking hate a
It's just
runny
about
boiled
time to
egg.
eat.
My boiled egg has to be boiled. But and pancakes, that's fucking blueberry pancakes. We used to have this thing at school every Thursday, I think it was something like Thursday was pancake day. Every 2 weeks, sorry, it was every 2 weeks. I think you had to give your come to school with $1 or something. But that $1, you eat all the pancakes you want.
This place has a
Blueberry
lot of potential.
pancakes, butter and covered in Canadian maple syrup. I didn't do it all the time. I only did it a couple, I don't know, 4 or 5 times in a year. Go down the gymnasium. They have all these tables set up in the gym. Fucking somebody, some teacher there cooking
Of course,
pancakes left and
Pharaohs don't
right,
get you. Rads will.
and then whatever money they made went towards whatever they were doing at school, school trip or something. The government didn't give your school money like they do now. Back then, you had to fucking school had to get the students to earn the money to keep the school going. Little events.
Clean up this,
Yeah, they'd have
fix
our
that.
parents.
Never seemed to end.
You weren't forced. You weren't forced to, but they'd ask you to take this letter home to your parents every fucking year. And they'd ask your parents to fucking if they want to bake some goods. So then you'd see kids coming in for like the whole week with homemade cookies and
Huh.
cake and brownies
Some
and
new clothes. I'm getting real nerdy.
everything. None of us got to eat it because it went towards whatever the fundraiser they were doing. There's a couple kids got caught stealing some. They got in a lot of trouble. I never even attempted to. I knew that the punishment was going to be severe.
It's hard work making a living
I
out
didn't
here.
want to dance that line. Yeah, these kids stole some brownies. Boy, did they get in some trouble. I think they got the strap. I don't want no fucking strap. Not for a fucking brownie. It's funny you can get in a fist fight and you don't get the strap. You steal a brownie, they'll strap you.
If those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it.
Yep. Yeah, well, I think in a couple of minutes I'm gonna go, James. But I'm gonna be on today a lot, so you'll see me on during the afternoon, and then at nighttime I'll be on during Halloween because I'm gonna sit down here, and I got to stay down here and listen for the kids to come to the door, which they won't come. But I still have to do that.
Oh, I'm sore all over. Building this place up is hard work.
It's a oh yeah, you don't want that. People don't. There's a lot of people like me that they just don't have patience. They'll just go to the next spot, just sing that damn Christmas ball or Halloween ball. Some people are relentless like you, and they'll look everywhere. But there's people like me that just I'm not doing this. And Lack Fuzzball is the same as me. He won't play fucking these games. Some people put arrows. When people see the arrows, they'll know what it means. They know exactly what you want their attention. I'll be there when we can. You know me, I don't drop everything. I'm busy. You can't do that. I'll be there in a second. Just gotta wait. I asked, you haven't even been to my place once to trick or treat. All this time you've been on. That was yesterday. Or was it? I don't think I need anybody to. Oh no, I think I need one more person to trick or treat at my place today. I just gotta grab that. Oops. Got little rituals like here's that fucking wig. If you want, I'll bring it to you. It's always here. If you want it, you can have it. Alright, on my way to James. Oh, I muted you. Yeah. My friend, he was a lot like me. He didn't hate the responders, but he was like me. He just kind of like didn't care, and we both didn't like the Brotherhood Steel. Why he didn't like them, I never asked him. You might want to make sure your candy bowl's filled up. That's the fourth time I've been in today. Just so if anybody else comes by and it's empty, you won't get no credit. Yeah, yeah, this is pointing towards your vending machine. You need one to point up here. If you don't have any pointing up here, you get, how do you gonna let people know where your candy bowl is? They're all pointing towards the. You should maybe put your candy bowl near your vending machine. That's where all the arrows are telling everybody to go here. No, they have nobody's being told to go in here. Well, we're not right. We're not on a live server. Are we? That's where Shantae has hers, and so do a lot of other people. They put their candy bowl on their vending machine. See, people know when they're to go to the front porch, inside the front door, or the vending machines. That's where they almost always are. Yeah, that's a lot. That way you kill two birds with one stone. You can have people come over, and all they wanted to do was trick or treat. And since your vending machine's right there, they'll be like, I'll take a peek. And then next thing you know, they're buying stuff. Just like when you go to Walmart, you go in for one thing, you come up with a whole bunch of other shit. That's what you did. You Walmarted your place. Somebody would come for a little treat and end up buying stuff that they weren't intending to buy. These are nice floors, too. They're going to go rotten pretty quick in this weather and the rain, but they sure look nice. These would be ruined in about a month. in real life. And then in about a year, they start falling apart. Yeah, water's pretty nasty. Mostly if it's salt water. We'll put what weight there? No. Oh no, your arrows are fine. I meant your arrows weren't letting people know where your trick or treat ball is. They'll know now. Because the arrows will tell them to come over here, and they'll see vending and candy bowl. You want to go on a private world, see if anybody shows up? Or I mean a public world, or what?